Why Wi-Fi? Let me explain to you why. And I'll try to be quick with the stats here, but it's important that you know why the industry is so big, where it's going, and what's driving it. So number one, Wi-Fi stats. Right now, these are real stats from Cisco saying that 35% of mobile users take advantage of a public hotspot at least weekly, and 12% doing so more than once per week. I think the 12% do it about daily. The ones that have Wi-Fi at work in the mall, for example, and want to use Wi-Fi in different areas. 35% of mobile users use Wi-Fi. 75% of smartphone users use Wi-Fi on their devices. That's a 2013 stat. That is huge. 3/4 of people use Wi-Fi on their smartphones. And it's here. Any of you guys have been to the mall lately? But all 840 Macy's and Bloomingdale stores now provide Wi-Fi access for mobile. This is just an example. I know myself of a lot of other retailers that are doing it, and the funny thing is that they're doing it wrong. They're not doing any kind of social integration. They're not doing any kind of engagement. They're just doing actually the big problem where they just keep it open and it's insecure. So, but it's here. People know that it's where it needs to be. And kind of think about it. What would you do for free Wi-Fi? Yourself, I mean, this is a stat. This is done to a large audience, but when connecting to the internet, what do you prefer? People prefer free Wi-Fi opposed to paid Wi-Fi by a massive margin, 85%. They don't mind getting shown ads as long as they don't have to pay out of pocket. As well, what do they usually do on their Wi-Fi hotspots? Anytime they use it, they watch a movie, maybe a 30-second commercial, they complete a survey, they view an ad about a retailer, they share it on social media, or they download an app. So all of these things is what people do with the Wi-Fi, and they kind of want to have it happen for free. So remember those two things. When talking about events, and these are major events, I'm talking trade shows, I'm talking sporting events, large stadiums, even high school teams. Anytime there's an event, fundraisers, street festivals, anything like that, and you guys know probably every single day there's something like that going on in your town. Why use Wi-Fi, free Wi-Fi at events? What are the biggest advantages of using a public Wi-Fi from your smartphone? Most people said, 55% said, it's to get a faster connection. It's to be able to use the internet faster than you would get via normal data using your phone. And also that second is to avoid the data charges. You don't want to pay Verizon and so much money. You pay them enough already. Why would you pay more for data fees? You want to stream content, and those are really the big three, but that's why you use it at events, to kind of to engage with the event, to probably post on Twitter, to say that you're here, like I wanted to do to check in on Facebook. It's really important stuff. And the fact is, the whole trend of charging for Wi-Fi is really kind of passing by. A lot of hotels, a lot of service companies used to charge like crazy for Wi-Fi. They still do, but a new survey, this is a real survey by Hotels.com, revealed that 38% of travelers said that free Wi-Fi was a must, while only 25% said breakfast was essential. So this is a quote directly from the director of PI for Hotels.com. Many guests never travel without their tablets, smartphones, and laptops. Now, I can attest to this. If you guys can agree with that, if you agree that there's no way that you'd ever travel anywhere without your smartphone, and if you used free Wi-Fi, actually, maybe this is a good time for me to ask you guys this, because this is a good time. You got to think, have you ever used free Wi-Fi on your laptop, or your smartphone, or your Kindle? Because I'm really curious to know if you have. And just key it in there. You can see it come up on your screen. And I just want to do my own little survey. Understand who's used Wi-Fi, free Wi-Fi at a public location, who've used it. Wow, we see almost half of you have voted, and you're 98% yes. And we have people typing into the chat, yes, every day, all the time from the bank, always, whenever possible. Every time Wi-Fi is on, yes, I used it in the morning, yes, yes. So, wow, we got 52% of you guys have voted in right now. We got 98% yes. This is pretty cool. Now, wow, 60% of you, 98% maintains. Well, this is awesome. I think you guys get the point. 98% of you, literally, have used it. I'm going to share these stats with you. And, know that these are the stats. Like, there you go, guys. Look, these are the results so far. 55% of you voted. Massive, massive, massive yes. Of course you've used Wi-Fi. Of course you have. All right. Anyways, back to the trends and to the stats. So people right now, they'd rather get free Wi-Fi than free breakfast. And speaking from experience, I recently stayed at a hotel. I paid $400 to stay there, and they wanted to charge me $20 to use their Wi-Fi. To me, that's like a slap in the face. That is like complete BS. Like, you're charging me so much money to stay at your hotel, it's like charging me to take a shower.